10 charts that explain markets and the economy in 2024. The year 2024 has been marked by significant economic shifts and market transformations, reflecting a complex interplay of technological advancements, geopolitical shifts, and fiscal strategies. By examining 10 essential charts, we can gain a nuanced understanding of the trends and forces that shaped this pivotal year. 1. Global economic growth patterns. Chart: Global GDP growth. The global economy achieved moderate growth of 3.2% in 2024, signaling continued recovery from prior disruptions. Emerging markets, notably India and Vietnam, demonstrated robust growth at 6% and 7%, respectively. In contrast, advanced economies like the US and the Eurozone experienced subdued growth due to tightened monetary policies and elevated interest rates. Why it matters: emerging markets showcased resilience driven by youthful demographics and growth-oriented reforms, underscoring their pivotal role in shaping global economic dynamics. 2. Divergent inflation trends. Chart: Inflation rates by region. Inflation trends varied significantly across regions in 2024. While advanced economies like the US and Europe successfully curtailed inflation to below 3%, many nations in Africa and South America faced inflation rates exceeding 10%, exacerbating economic instability. Why it matters: this disparity highlights the dual-edged nature of monetary tightening. Price stability often comes at the expense of slowed economic momentum, emphasizing the need for balanced fiscal strategies. 3. Equity market performance. Chart: S&P 500 and global indices. Global equity markets delivered positive returns in 2024. The S&P 500 climbed 8%, buoyed by technology and renewable energy sectors, while emerging market indices surged by 12%, reflecting renewed investor confidence. Why it matters: the rise of technology and clean energy sectors illustrates a global pivot toward innovation and sustainability, signaling enduring growth potential in these areas. Shifting energy markets. Chart: Oil and renewable energy prices. Energy markets achieved equilibrium in 2024, with oil prices stabilizing at an average of $80 per barrel, and renewable energy costs for solar and wind decreasing by 10%. These trends underscore the growing viability of sustainable energy solutions. Why it matters: the decline in renewable energy costs marks a critical transition toward greener economies, fostering energy security and reducing reliance on fossil fuels. 5. Evolving employment landscapes. Chart: Global unemployment rates. Unemployment in advanced economies reached historic lows, averaging around 4%. However, automation-induced job losses in manufacturing sectors, particularly in developing countries, highlighted the disruptive effects of technological innovation. Why it matters: investments in workforce development, including reskilling and upskilling, are essential to align labor markets with technological progress and mitigate job displacement. 6. Consumer spending behavior. Chart: Consumer spending on essentials versus discretionary items. Consumer spending in 2024 revealed cautious behavior. Spending on essentials like food and healthcare increased by 8%, while discretionary spending, including leisure and travel, rose modestly by 3%. Why it matters: this shift reflects evolving consumer priorities influenced by inflationary pressures, offering critical insights for businesses aiming to adapt to changing demand patterns. 7. Housing market dynamics. Chart: Global housing prices. Housing prices globally rose by 5%, intensifying affordability challenges in urban centers of developed economies. Meanwhile, suburban and rural regions experienced more moderate growth, driven by remote work trends. Why it matters. The housing affordability crisis underscores structural supply-demand imbalances, calling for policy interventions to ensure equitable housing access. 8. Trade expansion and friction. Chart: Global trade volume growth. Global trade volumes expanded by 4% in 2024, bolstered by demand for technology and renewable energy components. However, persistent trade tensions among major economies tempered overall growth. Why it matters. Diversified supply chains are increasingly critical for mitigating geopolitical risks and enhancing global trade resilience. 9. Cryptocurrency market realignment. Chart: Bitcoin and Ethereum prices. The cryptocurrency sector presented mixed outcomes. Bitcoin surged 30% amid improved regulatory clarity, while smaller cryptocurrencies struggled with credibility, leading to uneven performance. Why it matters. Clear regulatory frameworks are key to the maturation of the cryptocurrency ecosystem, influencing investor preferences toward secure digital assets. 10. Proliferation of green investments. Chart: Green bonds and ESG investments. Green bonds surpassed $1 trillion in 2024, and ESG, environmental, social, and governance, funds grew,